aspect. This is where the role of regulation and standards comes in. No? So we are also working on this with the DTI, BTS, Bureau of Product Standards. So because if you do not develop the standards quick enough, you create an opportunity for substandard products to enter the market. And we see it already happening now. No? So because you don't have a standard to buy these products, you get to enter the market. No? So yes, safety is very important, and that's why we also need to have a strong focus on the development of national product standards in the country. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Chris from Filipino Mirror. I would like to ask Informa, how would you like to engage with and provide media professionals to ensure comprehensive insight and coverage?
All right. As in to provide media support. Am I right? Okay. To answer this, right, I think most importantly is that for all media, right, what you require is information on the ground that is relevant, right, to the auto parts industry. So what we can do, right, is that we can provide you contents, and of course with this content itself, right, doesn't mean that we are not giving you on the ground, but that's where we engage with all the association, government agencies, right, to come in together, which just not all the issues that were actually mentioned earlier on. So example, we spoke about safety, we spoke about longevity, we also spoke about, right, what are the key initiatives. All this comes together, right, in one singular platform, and that's where you get all your content, and that's where we help you to get this content done.
Yes, good morning. I have a question for Patra. How does Patra perceive its engagement in the AFB Expo, leaving the lasting imprint in the Philippine automotive industry? Specifically, could you share an insight into how it will not only influence immediate business connections, but also contribute to the enduring evolution of industry trends and practices?
Well, as I mentioned, our association has been here in the Lifeline for more than 50 years. We are selling the petroleum vehicle based. There's an urge to migrate to electric vehicle. Most of us will be affected by this migration. And well, time changes. We have to make adjustment. Our association has been here for, like me, a retailer and wholesaler. Previously, I'm also an importer. Our members belong to big importers of automotive spare parts. And yes, we are encouraging our members to migrate to this kind of new development. We have been participating in different expo, like here, upcoming June Expo, here locally, and by May we are going to Xiamen, China, also to participate in the expo. Our counterpart association there. Last year we went to Shanghai, China also, and then Guangdong. So we are always being invited to place the event, to support the event. That's our vision to our members to improve our business relationship. I hope I answer your question very well. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Chua. I'm Dennis from Philippines Rapid. A significant player in the automotive industry, could you elaborate on how your collaboration with APB in 2024 aims to shape industry trends and enhance consumer engagement in dynamic Philippine automotive landscape, sir?
Come again? Can you clarify first?
As a significant player, sir, in the automotive industry, could you elaborate on how your collaboration with ABB, APEC, the industry trends and enhance consumer engagement in the dynamic Philippine automotive landscape, sir?
Well, as we know, for example, one vehicle, it contains several thousand spare parts. The petroleum-based vehicle. Now, time will come, there will be an electric vehicle. The most concern is the motor only. Motor, it's lesser spare parts. So we in the business, our stocks are from the petroleum base, but here in the Philippines, which we belong to a third country, as we know, the traditional public utility vehicle, the modern public utility vehicle, the sector is very hesitant to migrate to the modern jeepney or modern public utility vehicle. Well, we are on wait and see, as I mentioned already earlier. We keep on changing. Particularly from our history. Me and myself, I've been in the business for about 50 years already. Our spare parts originally belong to the American and European vehicle. And then it becomes the ASEAN, the Japanese, and so forth. So we keep on changing. To facilitate the customer, our client, that we can have a EV vehicle spare parts. I hope I answered your question well, sir.
Okay, maybe just to add on as well. Patra's stand over here, right, is that they import the parts in. But the main question is that, right, if you are an importer right now, would you import a part that is not certified, not approved, poses as a risk to the local, to your own people? So that is the question. So Patra's stand, right, is very simple. What they're trying to do, right, in collaboration with APBE, right, is to invite the importers in, or invite the manufacturers in. And they themselves as importers come in, look at the products. And of course, with that itself, right, looking at BOI, what they do is that, right, they take the aftermarket parts, all the OEM parts, match it together, and see whether it works. Last but not least, the certification body comes in, everything approved, then they can import it. So it's really a chain process rather than chopping it up and say that, oh, will you bring in, will you not bring in? So it also has to versus their business analytics as well.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Ces Cabiles here of DWIC. How does Informa plan to make APB Expo 2024 stand out in auto parts and vehicle sector, and what it makes it different from other industry events?
All right. To answer your question, we want to cover everything, but we cannot do it in a year itself, in 2024. So what we do is that, right, we take progressive steps. We start off, right, with the current system that we have now. And then on 2025, we start improving, right, by adding on the elements. So for example, if we were to go strongly into electrification, what are the electrification parts, right, that we have, the current vehicles that we have, and the current legislative that we have, and what is the way moving forward? That is the plan for 2025. And moving forward, 2026 to 2028, then more elements will start to come in. The investors, the manufacturers, yes, no. All of this will start to come in and piece up together. But in summary, 2024 is really the baseline. And that's how we move forward.
Hi, good morning. I'm Richard Ibona, representing Edge Davao and What's New Philippines. So my question is, anyone from the panel? With your expertise in Trade Expo, it's amazing to see Informa Market as a game-changing platform in the automotive industry. So my question is, how do you intend to make an edge in the current market trends, or how do you intend to redefine automotive standards? Thank you.
All right, so I'll take it on. Raising the standards. I think before raising the standards, let's congregate together. I think that will be the best way to raise the standards today. Because everybody in the market right now, right, after speaking to every stakeholder that I've met, I realize, right, everybody's operating on their own. I'll be very honest. And the only way, right, to actually operate together as one is to find a platform. And that's where APB